Crossing Purgatory by Gary Schanbacher. Narrated by William Dufris. For T.K. Part 1. Leaving Deep Woods, 1858. Chapter 1. Thompson Gray quit his farm in Deep Woods, Indiana, on the 20th of May in 1858. At first light, after a sleepless night, he set out across his recently sown field, the tilled soil yielding beneath his weight. Dirt clung to his boots, rich dirt, black and wet from rain, holding him to his land. He felt its pull, but resisted, pushed on. Once beyond the field and onto the road, he looked back the one time only. There, a trail of flattened corn shoots, slender and green, and no larger than a baby's finger. He arrived at the small township early morning and stood in front of Edwin Fletcher's door again to see if the constable might come out and confront him, but he would not. After a time, Thompson spat on the step and turned his back to Deep Woods, the dry goods store, blacksmith shed, livery, community storage barn, 2 churches, and 12 houses. At this hour, an ordinary day would bring the sights and sounds of awakening commerce, the report of hammer on anvil, the creak of a wagon, a scattering of people from the surrounding farms trickling into the mercantile. Not on this day. Shades were drawn, shop doors latched. The villagers had anticipated his passing. When he'd been gone half an hour, the shutter on Edwin Fletcher's front window inched open, and after another few minutes he stepped tentatively from his front stoop and squinted into the distance. He remained close by his entrance, as might a groundhog hug tight to its burrow until certain the fox had passed. And then the bellows from the livery sent up a black column. The sound of 2 boys hollering broke the spell of silence, and the town of Deep Woods carried on with the business as usual. Thompson Gray left the washboard road after 6 miles, cutting across country to the west. He had no destination in mind other than general direction, westward, away from civilization. He carried a Kentucky rifle, a pouch of balls and caps, his powder, a water skin, and a rucksack containing a blanket, a small traveling Bible.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?